Welcome back. I'm Ashley with PureInfluencer, and I'm joined with Whitney and Shannon from my team. Today, we're going to dive into dealership website traffic and conversion. One of the big topics is around, do I need more traffic, or is the issue really around conversion? And so, you know, Shannon, one of the things we're hearing a lot is around dealers saying, hey, I think I need to drive more traffic to my website. I'm not getting enough opportunities. But then people like our team is constantly saying, no, you have enough traffic. So explain what we're talking about when we say a dealership website has enough traffic right already.
Yeah, I think there must be like a pamphlet somewhere that we don't have access to that tells dealers, hey, if you need more leads, like all you got to do is just get more people to your site. So when we come in and tell them no, they like look at us like we have four heads because they've never heard that before. They always hear more leads equals more traffic, which to be fair, yes, if you drive more traffic to your site, just by math alone, you will get more leads. However, those leads are not necessarily quality leads, people that are actually interested in purchasing a vehicle. They're just more, not better. And we want to get you better, not just more.
Right. So the challenge I hear you saying is that, again, it's not that the dealers are lacking in traffic. What they're lacking in is those quality sales opportunities. Whitney, can you speak to what that looks like? What's the conversion challenge that the dealers have today?
Yeah, so rarely does a dealer say my website traffic's low. They say I'm not talking to enough people, I'm not selling enough cars, right? And your marketing company or whoever may be like, but your traffic's great. So that's the bridge, the gap. That is the gap that needs to be bridged, right? Is I have traffic, I need to talk to them. So that means we just need to convert the traffic that you have. They're off the couch, they're shopping you, but you're not talking to them. And that's where we focus. We focus on converting more of your traffic into sales. And we do that by turning that traffic into quality sales leads.
So conversion is key, right?
Yep.
I believe the latest statistic in the industry is that the average dealer website converts only 1.7% of all of their website traffic. But what we know is that somebody on that team, or they've hired some marketing firm to spend a lot of time, money, to drive that quality traffic. So, Shannon, what are we doing? What are we doing to step in and help them to convert more of that traffic over those quality sales opportunities that they're asking for?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, a huge differentiator is we're not against your marketing team. We love your marketing team and we want to work with them. We actually want to take all that great traffic that they've driven to your site and help them convert. And the way we do that is by engaging with people who our tech identifies that they are serious shoppers on your site because they're behaving like someone who's already converted natively. Of course, the native lead is a win. And the reason that it's a win is because if I give you my name, phone number, email address, I know you're going to call me. So clearly, I want to talk to you, right? And that's exactly what our tech does. It picks up on those type of people, those hand raisers. It's giving them a little nudge. Then in turn, your team is getting a really high quality lead. And we're working hand in hand with your marketing team. We want those efforts to be shown in your dealership. And that's exactly what our technology does. It just takes all of those marketing efforts and makes them work even better for dealerships and their team. Because of course we all want to sell more, right? And that's exactly what PureInfluencer is out to do, is help sell more cars.
So what we're really ultimately chasing forward is maximizing that quality traffic that's already on a dealership website today. You mentioned, you're not going to get that person off the couch to jump on the website and all of a sudden decide they want to buy a car. So you've really got to take advantage of what's there. So once that quality traffic makes it to a dealership website, Whitney, what is our technology doing to help the dealer win those additional opportunities?
So number one, it's finding those serious shoppers. It's identifying who's serious versus who's not and separating out the tire kickers, right? The leads that we don't need. It's finding them and then it's going after them and getting them over the line. It's getting them to convert. That is customizable. That's not the point. Our technology gives you the ability to find those shoppers on your site, get them over the line, get them converting, your team speaking with them, you're getting additional sales. The name of the game for us is incremental lift. It's not to help you have the same month that you had last year or the same month that you had last month. We are going for incremental lift. The traffic's there, the shoppers are there, they're buying from somewhere. We're working to make sure that it's secured at your dealership.
So when you say incremental lift, again, I know that when there is that native conversion, whether that be on one of the regular calls to action, those form fills, or through the chat or the trade, our technology identifies those. And to Shannon's point, those are a win, right? But when we're looking at an incremental lift, Shannon, what can the dealer expect? What does that incremental lift look like? And how do they know this thing is working? How do they know that PureInfluencer is delivering?
Yeah, so when we say incremental lift, we're saying a minimum of 30% more. So if you got 100 leads last month, you're not going to get 100, and then some of those are PureInfluencer leads. We're saying, well, you're going to get 130. So the dealer knows it's working because, number one, they're going to get more leads, right? And then on top of that, our tech, because of how it identifies the shoppers, those leads are going to have a close rate at or equal to your top performing lead source, which is awesome. Because anybody will be like, yeah, I can get you more leads. But we're saying, yeah, I'm going to get you more, but I'm also going to get you better, right? And I think who would turn down more and better leads? I mean, there are some people that say no. However, I still think it's weird when they do.
So I get that we are driving, again, incrementally more first-party website leads. And those are important. And we're looking at holistically the site, and we're driving that traffic, or we're driving those leads based on the behavior of the shoppers on the website. But I also know that one of the key things I hear from dealers today is, hey, Ashley, I've got some really specific business objectives. I've got some unique inventory I need to drive, or my turn rate, I've got to work on my turn rate. I need some assistance there. Whitney, what are some ways that this technology can add in a different layer and really help with those specific strategies?
Right. So we're going after all of the shoppers on your site, figuring out who's serious. And then we can take that to a different level and say, what inventory are you specifically trying to move? Where are your problem child, right? What's stubborn on your behalf? And then we're going to work to find the serious shoppers that are also engaging with that inventory and work to specifically get them to convert and speaking with your team about that stubborn inventory specifically. So it is not just looking at the behavior of all traffic, but helping apply it to your point, specific business objectives.
Okay, so what I hear today is that the dealers don't need more traffic, right? What they need is they need assistance in converting that traffic, to turning that traffic into high quality sales opportunities. And that's what we are here to help the dealers do today. So thank you guys for your time today. Next time we will dive into pricing, controlling pricing in your acquisition strategy, and looking forward to that conversation soon. Thanks, guys.